here. Okay, this is for in regards to the P.E.D.O division, policing every deviant offender. Basically the CPS division. So, we need, corroborating information, verification purposes, blah, 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 blah. On Auditors of America, Last Days of Freedom. The most recent information we have is Payne and out of Tennessee. But we need people to, like, say, yeah, you're right, or no, they're not here, they're there, and no, that's not the whatever, blah, blah, blah. We just want to make sure that, when they start to call, or they start to, whatever they're going to do, that, everything is in order. Okay, or if you have any evidence to be presented, it must be hard evidence. It cannot be hearsay. It has to be video clips, audio clips. It cannot be any screenshots, because something in this nature, we can't use screenshots because guess what? People imitate each other. So you never know if what is being said is from the person that you're going to expose. So screenshots are like, you take that with a grain of salt. But something like this, it has to be concrete. No hearsay. It has to be video evidence and or audio. No more. There's nothing else. We cannot use anything else. So if you have hearsay and or, I heard this and the other day I heard that, or for you to go, I saw this. Remember this, if there is no video corroborating what you're stating and you saw it, you now become the witness because there's no other proof but you. So they will need you to testify to what you saw. See, that's why we don't need to give out information, because the evidence that we give is of them. So they are their own witness. That's how Crime Stoppers works and all this anonymous reporting websites. They want you to give some type of proof of where they can get evidence. Or tip them off that something's happening, and they may investigate it or they may not investigate it. But at the end, if they need a witness and there's no other way of corroborating what you're saying, then they may need you as a witness. So that's why you have to be careful when you say things, because if you don't have evidence, you are the witness. And that's why we always stay clear of things, because we provide evidence. And that's that. You cannot get better than from it coming from their own mouth. I mean, that's why we stay very, very clean. That's why we don't ever need to give our information. And then outside of that, if they ask, what about this? Do you know this? We'll say, no, we have no evidence of that. We don't know. Anything after that will become hearsay, speculative. And we tell them that. So this is the hard fact. We don't deviate from what is seen and from what they said from their own mouth. We don't use hearsay or anything like that. That's why we remain the way we are. That's why we don't need anything. That's why we always tell all of you to document it. Keep it. Even to just keep it as a, who knows, maybe. Or maybe someone else will need it. Because that will be your video evidence. Then you don't need to testify. Just for example, with Rick Rude, we didn't need to get any of our information because they had him saying it. They had the video. He became his own witness. They don't need us. Now, if we said he threatened us, and then we had no evidence of that, then they will need us to step forward and say what was said to become a witness. And then it goes enter. But that will never happen. We will never do something like that. We will need evidence. So, that's that. Auditors of America, we need corroborating information. Send what you can as soon as possible. In the subject field, you're going to put Ordering America. Alright, so we know that will automatically go to the people that are the person that's handling the P.E.D.O, the CPS phone calls. So that's how we get everything filtered. If you just put it regular, we may not. We have so much emails in there. It's critical that when you send us emails about anyone, you put their name in the subject line. You have to put it. Have to. Or if not, it's gonna get lost. Eventually we'll see it, but it may be too late. So there you go. That's it. Take care, everyone.